Good morning. This is cause number 2020-04120 in the interest of Kimberly Araceli Garza. Please raise your right hand to be sworn, ma'am. You solemnly swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
I do.
All right. Please state your name and your relationship to the child.
My name is Cassandra Blanco, and I'm her mother.
For the state.
Jacqueline Adeyemi.
We'll note that the non-custodial parent is Sotero Garza Jr. Mr. Garza was served on August 21st, 2020 at 4:21 p.m. at 1111 Queens Road, apartment 66 in Pasadena, Harris County, Texas. He has not filed an answer. Is that correct?
That is correct, Your Honor.
So we'll proceed by default.
Thank you, Your Honor. May I call my first witness?
Yes, ma'am.
I would like to call Ms. Cassandra Lee Blanco. Ms. Blanco, can you state who is the father of Kimberly Garza?
Sotero Garza?
Is there any possibility that anyone else could be the father?
No, ma'am.
Were you married at the time of conception?
No,
Do you have any safety concerns in regards to Mr. Garza?
I do.
Have you filed a police report in the last 2 years?
Yes, ma'am.
Have you filed a protective order in the last 2 years?
Yes, ma'am.
And when was that protective order filed?
In December 14, 2019.
Okay. Does that protective order allow you to communicate with Mr. Garza?
Yes, ma'am.
Can you communicate with him?
What was that?
Does the protective order allow you to communicate with Mr. Garza? Speak to him.
No.
Are you Garza to speak? No? Okay. So is it correct that you're asking that this case be marked as family violence?
Yes, ma'am.
And is it also correct that you're asking for a non-disclosure?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Are you also asking that you be appointed the managing conservator and Mr. Garza be appointed the possessory conservator?
Yes, ma'am.
And is it also correct that you're asking for a geographic restriction in Harris County based upon you?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. And are you also asking that the court place Mr. Garza under visitation with Kimberly through the Domestic Relations Office?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. And you would like the visit, and you're also aware that you're to register with the Domestic Relations Office by the 1st of December, 2020. Is that correct?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. And you're also aware that there will be fees incurred upon by Mr. Garza. Is that correct?
Yes.
Okay. Are you aware of Mr. Garza's employment if he is working now?
No, ma'am.
Okay. So, and do you know if Mr. Garza has any other children besides Kimberly?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. How many?
One daughter?
Is she under the age of 18?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. And is he on child support for her?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. And how is Kimberly covered for medical insurance?
By CHIP?
Okay. So is it correct that you're asking for a child support in the amount of $189 and a medical support amount in the amount of $57, all to begin the 1st of December, 2020?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. How old is your daughter?
She's 2?
Okay. In the last 2 years, have you and Mr. Garza lived together?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. And when did you stop living together?
On December 14th, 2019.
Okay. And since December 14, 2019, has Mr. Garza been in jail?
No.
Okay. Has he given you any money directly for Kimberly since December 14, 2019?
Yes, ma'am.
How much?
$100.
Okay. So is it correct that you're asking that a retro judgment be taken against Mr. Garza in the amount of $2,268 and be paid off at $61 a month starting the 1st of December, 2020?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Is it also correct that you're asking for a court cost in the to be imposed upon Mr. Garza as billed as of the 1st of January 2021.
Yes, ma'am.
There are no further questions by the state, Your Honor.
Ms. Blanco, what was the situation that gave cause for a protective order? What happened?
Well, that was the first time I actually called the cops on him, but throughout he would threaten me and say that he's gonna kill our daughter. He's gonna make me watch, then he'll kill me, then himself, that we would all die together. He would
Okay,
hit me. So
go ahead.
he hit me and he was throwing things and it passed. My daughter barely missed her, and I had enough, so I called the cops on him.
Okay. If he knows, does he know where you live now?
He does know.
But if you were to move, and he found out where you lived, is he likely to cause you or your child any harassment or abuse or serious harm or injury?
Yes.
All right.
He tells me that he'll get people to do it for him.
Okay. The court will approve the order submitted. Thank you.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Yes, ma'am.
Ms. Blanco, if you could please go back to the other Zoom where you were. Go back to the room.
The first one?
Yes, ma'am, and we'll speak with you.
Okay.
Be excused, Your Honor. All right, so you can go back to the other place and we'll meet you over there. I'll meet you over there.
Okay.
All right, thank you.
On Subway. I don't need any chips or soda, so if you get those special, where you get a Subway and chip and soda, then you get 6-inch free.
I'll look at it.
I think I had